we go.
All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Out of the Gate. I'm Justin.
And I'm Max.
And I'm Weston.
Finally, we have Weston on the podcast for good now.
Yep.
So he is our third co-host.
Every other Sunday.
Well, every other Sunday, but
You
consider Weston a staple of the podcast. We're going to be changing the picture.
Yep.
The picture of all three of us.
Hopefully that'll be up as for the YouTubers seeing that now. But you know what else I also noticed?
What?
We got 3 different perspectives here. The single guy, the one in a relationship, and the married guy.
Oh, boy.
Oh, yeah.
It was a little different.
It's weird to think about you being married.
Which, that's going to come into play here, because we've got a lot to talk about.
Well, I've got a lot to say. Let's get busy.
Yeah.
All right. Coming in hot! So, of course, we all know and I'm glad we decided to do
I was
this
going to say,
today.
I'm glad we recorded today and not yesterday.
What a lucky turn of events that we decided to do this today. The only reason we decided to do it today is, well, Justin was gone for his brother's bachelor party. And
I didn't get back till 2. Anyway.
yeah, so and by then I wasn't feeling good, and well, Weston.
I was available.
He was available. But Dale got home early last night, so it worked out for him too. So
yeah.
Real quick, if I'm correct, this might be it. Nope, that's well. Slideshow. Oh, there we go. Nope. I don't have a keyboard, so I can't.
The memes of the slap are great.
Oh yeah. So breaking news. It happened as of 12:30 this morning. Our Pujols was yeah.
Oh, what is happening?
I don't know, but Albert Pujols has signed a deal with the Cardinals for 1 year before he retires. So I'm going to the Cardinals game this year for sure.
I'll go.
I've seen that also. Yeah.
I will go. That was fun last time.
Yes, I also would like to go as well.
All right.
Kind of exciting.
All right. So we'll do that. Anything else? Oh, there was a 14-year-old. I mean, it kind of depressed me, but he died on a free fall.
Oh yeah, did you see that?
Did you see the full video?
Sadly, yes. Yeah, no, there was this real big kid, and he was
14 years old, 6'5", 380.
Dude, he was a big kid. He was too big for the ride. It was one of them free fall rides, and he wasn't strapped in all the way, and the ride operator didn't check everybody's straps, and then they let him go, and he fell off and died.
Which, if you watch the full video, it's weird how he falls out. And the way he lands just doesn't make any sense. Even though you sit there and watch it, it doesn't make sense. He slides out of the seat. It's weird. And he ends up, so he slides out like this, but somehow ends up almost like face planting. It's weird.
Yeah, but that ride operator should probably go to jail.
Honestly, when they said they
ruled
it as an accident, I was like, how are they not charging this guy?
He neglected to do his job, and somebody died. Involuntary manslaughter. That's exactly what that is.
And
then...
I know.
I'm really chomping at the bit here.
The boys are really looking at... I don't have a keyboard, so I can't do everything properly right now. So, real quick. Oh, we're going to go straight to memes real quick. So.
We're going to skip. Okay, we'll come back to it.
Because we've got so many. Yeah. I'm just going to go straight into this before we start. Because I feel like it's going to take the whole episode. So, here are the memes. Hey, Anakin, I've just got subscribed to Disney Plus because of all see if it'll pop up. There we go. Titanic 2 is preparing to set sail in 2022. 35 billion ton iceberg breaks off in
There we go again.
Oh yeah, it's coming together.
I don't know why anybody would get on that ship.
I would.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. That water was cold.
And I think this might be our last one. But now, who is out here running on a teaspoon of gas?
Hey man, money's tight.
It's
Tight.
still 45 cents. Oh my gosh.
What are you moving from pump to pump?
I think we already had this one. I
actually just saw that on Facebook.
I have not seen it.
Okay, well,
before
then
I
we'll
left
do
the
it,
house.
even though, what a journey for Captain Steve Rogers. Saved the world, saved his friend, lifted Mjolnir, returned the Infinity Stones, then became President of the United States.
While I see the resemblance, I would say that Steve Rogers would probably be a little bit more coherent in his old age than old Joseph Biden.
I concur.
Oh, man. All right, so, and then real quick, I saw this. I want to get you guys' take on it. What is the best sports movie based on a true story?
Remember the Titans are 42.
I was gonna say, remember the Titans.
What, you guys didn't like Seabiscuit?
Seabiscuit is actually a very good movie.
That,
But remember the Titans. It's a cliche for a reason. It's such a good
Man,
movie.
for me, it was either A League of Their Own or Moneyball for me. I haven't even seen King Richard, even though he just got an Oscar for it.
Yeah, I haven't seen King Richard yet.
His name should not be King Richard. It should be King Slapper.
Oh man. Yeah, League of Their Own wasn't bad. Really good.
And not to mention, it was also filmed here in
That's
Evansville.
true. Yeah. Really good movie.
Oh yeah, Miracle was a good movie too.
Which one was Miracle?
I believe it was the no, it wasn't the basketball coach, was it?
Miracle, yes, it was basketball.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
But
I don't think I've seen Miracle.
Remember the Titans.
I've got to go remember the Titans.
Yeah. Either one.
Just because.
Isn't Jackie Robinson Day coming up soon?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
all right.
no big arguments on that one.
All right. So,
let's get
are
into
we ready
it.
to get into this?
Let's get into it.
All
do
right.
it.
And this is where I was getting at. The single guy, relationship guy, and now the married guy. I really know your guy because Justin, I saw your mom's post on Facebook already about it.
Oh, I didn't.
Oh, you
You
didn't?
didn't see it?
Oh my
I've seen
gosh,
it 18
your mom
times.
blew up. Your mom blew up on it, and
Makes sense.
and it makes me scared to even voice my opinion about it. But because I there are a lot of things that I don't think we know about because
And see, and a lot of things is that. Let's just watch the video and then I'll give my input on
So-
it.
I agree
I-
with my mother.
And let's open it up.
I will not be able to play it for our viewers due to copyright. Because we've already got a copyright strike on us, so we cannot afford another one.
Well, I mean, we can do it. It's we're commentating on it. We're adding commentary to it. We can
I
show
definitely
it.
feel like
legally.
all the people that posted it on Instagram definitely did
I
not have
say
permission
I
to
think
do it.
everybody's already seen it, but
If you haven't seen it, look up Will Smith slaps Chris Rock at the 2022 Oscars.
And then fires the F-bomb. So
Oh, yeah.
Make sure there's no sound because this is a PG podcast.
yeah.
You know who's got...
All right.
Okay,
Well, I guess you could have waited.
so
he made.
job tonight? Javier Bardem and his wife are both nominated. Now, if she loses, he can't win.
That's actually a really good joke.
He is praying that Will Smith wins. Like, please, Lord. Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right?
All right. So here's my thing on this. I thought that was hilarious. I really did. I didn't because I had no clue that she had a.
Oh, you didn't know
a
she had
condition.
alopecia.
I did not. I absolutely did not. And there's a lot of people against Will because they don't know about this.
Oh no, yeah, absolutely.
A lot of people are on Chris's side because I guarantee you they didn't know about that because I didn't. I had to look it up. I was like,
Yeah.
I literally had to look look up what's wrong with Will Smith's wife, and I had to look over my shoulder to make sure Will Smith wasn't behind me.
So for those that don't know, Jada has a condition called alopecia, where like you manically pull your hair out. So that's why she keeps her hair short, like that, so she doesn't do it.
Wait, you pull your hair? I thought it was just a loss of hair. It was
No, that's
it. Was
it.
hair
loss. Sorry, that's a different.
That's how I.
It's not crazy.
No, alopecia.
You don't know that.
Yeah, no, alopecia is where it falls
seen
out.
her
I'm
done
thinking
them?
of trick something. I don't know. But anyways, no, her hair falls out. No, you're right. I was wrong. My bad.
So, we've got to pause right here, right after, and he is smiling. He's laughing. All right. And so I'm guessing in between the cut on Chris Rock that she gave
She gave Will
him
a
a
look.
look or something because he thought that was pretty funny, obviously.
Right.
So I'm gonna go ahead and mute it here.
Ooh, right there was where she rolled her eyes.
Yeah, and so he goes, "Oh, that's okay." And he goes, "Oh, here comes Richard." So the way he walks up there, and just look at this form. That is a movie, A1 movie slap.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
Well, to be fair, the guy's an actor. How else does he know how to slap?
I mean, that's like he played Muhammad Ali at one point, didn't he? That's like,
He did have good form. That was a great form for a slap.
and that angle too. It just looks like it would have been faked. Am I wrong, Weston?
No, you're not wrong. But
You haven't said anything on this so far. I'm just
we'll wait till after we get done doing all the
Okay,
video,
all right.
and we can talk more
Yeah.
along the lines of it.
So here we go. He goes and he takes it like a champ. So doesn't touch his face, nothing.
See, and that's when I first watched the video. That's why I thought that it wasn't real.
Yeah,
And then the follow up after it.
but like, look right here. He's smiling and he's walking off.
He's smiling because he just made his wife happy by smacking the dog out of him.
Yeah.
And so
Chris Rock is stunned right now.
yeah,
He's stunned.
See, I think, and everybody's laughing at this because they think it's a bit. And
Yeah.
something crazy as this, you're thinking it has to be a bit.
Yeah.
And then that's when, right there, he's serious. He's
serious.
He's serious. Like,
And he says, "Keep my wife's name out of yo effing mouth." Is what
Says it
he's yelling.
twice. And
Yeah.
the second
Twice.
time is kind of scary.
Yeah.
I think we've all seen Will act, and
I don't think he's acting.
No, and that's the thing. Like, I don't think we've ever seen him. If this is acting, he needs an Emmy just off this.
Yeah.
Oscar just off this, right here.
Yeah.
And you can see in the background, like,
Oh,
they're
what's her name? What?
stunned.
I don't know.
I
What
don't know.
No, that's not.
But you can hear the whole crowd go, oh, wait, hang on a minute.
She's like, "Holy crap!"
Yes. And it's loud. It's
Yeah, he
that
screams it.
second time, dude, you might as well have had a mic. It sounded like you had a mic next to
Yeah,
him.
he was screaming it.
That man, and that's when, like, everybody's like, okay, this is not a bit. And he's got to go on back on the rails because
Yeah,
that
Chris-
look right there. He's like, oh, so we're just gonna
Yeah, I mean, you have to keep going. He got an award to give out. And then he gets a little flustered there. He goes, "Now we're going to have to give out an award for a documentary."
Well, would you though?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
See,
I'd be flustered.
and that's my thing. I feel like I don't think Chris Rock knew. And I also read up on it this morning. That's not his joke. He did not Amy Schumer put that in there.
For him to tell.
For him to tell. So if anybody should be getting mad, yes, should Chris Rock, if he'd known, should have Chris Rock have said it? No. If he had known. Now, if he didn't know,
I think he 100% knew.
why do you say this?
Because it's not a secret. It's not a. I mean,
know it's
there
not a
there are a lot
secret,
of there
but
are a lot
like
of
the
non-celebrities that didn't know. But if you were in the business with them, you know.
Like, with as big as Will Smith is and as big as Chris Rock is, and like everybody knows who Will Smith is and he's married, but like people like us that didn't know that she had that, but I feel like people that are just as famous, if not more, than Will Smith or somebody like that knows him personally,
Yeah.
probably knows that she had this.
He knew. He 100% knew.
So did he write the joke? Maybe not. But
so
he
from
should
what I've
have.
read, there's there's been already 8 posts saying Amy Schumer wrote that.
I don't know. I
Good,
feel
because
like
I hate Amy Schumer.
I'm not a fan of her either.
Don't know who she is, so I hate her too, I guess. I just feel like I don't know. I just feel like that joke could have went without. But also,
yeah, I mean,
it is his job to tell jokes, but I feel like the joke of that magnitude.
it is kind of difficult to say because on one hand, it's comedy, you know.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
On the other hand, if I was Will Smith, I wouldn't have waited for my wife to give me a look.
Mm-hmm.
And he would have gotten a lot more than one slap.
See, and I feel like that's just Will Smith being a dumb man because men are stupid.
Yeah.
Because he thought it was funny, but his wife
Right.
was like, hey, listen, bud, that's not funny because that's a disease that I have making me go bald. So go up there and do something.
Like,
And that would have been my reaction. I probably would have thought it was funny, and then my wife would have looked at me, and I'm like, "Oh, this is not funny. Let me go up here and stomp on this guy's head."
See, I went west on this. I would have laughed too, honestly.
Well, men are dumb now.
Well, okay,
so.
but I'm putting myself in this situation. If it were Molly, because Molly does have something like that. If she, for some reason, was ever like in a wheelchair and somebody made a joke about it, they would be dead.
But would you laugh at first?
No.
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 So you got to think though. He's also in a I don't know where they hosted the Oscars, but he's in a room full of people on TV. So he probably was just going with it.
I would not have laughed if somebody made that joke about Molly.
I just feel like it's all different. There's so many different angles to look at here. And
and that's the thing. It's the perspective on everything. I just don't know. Do I think this should have been? Man,
I personally think Will Smith could have definitely handled it better. I did not feel like him smacking him right then was the best option. But also, his wife clearly gave him a look.
Took care of business. She said, "Go take care of this."
I don't know if she wanted him to smack him or if she just wanted him to go up there and confront him.
Yeah, I'd be like, dude.
But
chill.
he managed to do both by dropping the 2 F-bombs and smacking him.
Yeah.
So.
And that's my thing too. Like him yelling, I think would have just done
enough.
Yeah, I think it would have done enough because that was scary. Even just watching.
But on the bright side of all this, Chris Rock is not pressing charges. So so it's all fair game. Minus the fact the Oscars are always going to remember now that Will Smith smacked the crap out of.
Yeah, I will say I am 100% on Will Smith's side of this. That is my take on it.
So
I just feel like it could have been handled better.
Yeah.
Like I'm not against Chris. Like I feel like the joke was a bit much, but it is his job. He is known to be funny, but then also feel like you shouldn't make a joke along the lines of somebody that has a disease. If it was just like a joke and she didn't have anything wrong with her, and then, like, he smacked him, I think that's a different story. But knowing, and like I said, I think that Chris Rock definitely knew that there was something going on with Will Smith's wife. I don't see him not knowing that.
I don't think he can play the ignorance card.
So here's another thing I gotta bring up. There has been worse said, not by him, but by who's the guy that plays on the original Office? Is it Ricky Gervais or?
The British Office?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know his name, but I know who you're talking about.
Yes. So he's been on the Oscars 8 times, and I tell you look up some of that stuff, it's worse than that.
But is it said about Will Smith's wife, or is it said about other people?
Well, but here's the thing, like, if someone should at least expected something like that.
And maybe in their head they were picturing Will Smith was going to play it off because it was a joke. But you got to do what your wife tells you to do. So she looks over at you and she's like, "Hey, go up there and confront him." And like I said, she may not have said smack him, but if she told him to go up there and confront him about it, you can't imagine that he's going to go up there and smack the dog out of him. But Also,
Right.
I don't know how I would react in a situation if my wife told me somebody said something about her and they told me to go handle
in
it.
front of billions of people too.
I wouldn't care if it was in front of everybody, but if I was told to handle it, would I punch the person, smack him, or would I confront him? I don't know. It just depends, really.
Right.
So, but
yeah, I don't know if it's exactly what I would have done, but at the same time, I am not going to fault Will Smith for doing that.
Yeah.
So, real quick, do you want to go into the memes for this?
Yeah,
Yes.
there's so
This
many
is-
of
these
them.
are just-
Also,
I actually just saw another meme for it.
As awful as this whole thing is, the memes are hilarious.
Yeah, let's look at some of them. The Oscars. We need something to make the show trend this year. Genie, I bet. Here we go. Oh, which is another thing we're going to talk about there, Weston. WrestleMania. Are we watching that this weekend? We're going to watch Stone Cold.
I don't know yet.
Everybody hates Chris.
I've seen that one. I'm trying to find that one.
I think you'll find our will equal to yours.
Come on, smack man.
Will Smith used rock smash.
Oh my gosh.
Literally, I'm just scrolling through Instagram right now, and all I see is just
Fruit Ninja?
Fruit Ninja. This one, this is the Adam West's, or no, this is actually
It's
in the
comics. Batman slapping
Will
Robin.
Smith recreated the best version of this meme. This is actually for the people who actually said something, but they said, wow, disappointing Will Smith's behavior tonight. Chris Rock is a class act. He handled himself with a true professionalism. Amazing way that he kept it moving.
I would agree it was amazing the way he kept it moving, but you cannot call that a class act. When you sit there and you make fun of somebody,
wife, even like I said, even if he didn't come up with it, and was told to say it, you
cannot call that a class act.
Know that hey, maybe we shouldn't comment on other people's.
So
no.
I know, man, but look,
this guy should stay in
on
smokes.
the second part of this, he's got a good point. And I don't say that a lot about this man because he's an idiot. But Stephen A. Smith, I just saw raw footage. Will Smith should be ashamed. It was a G.I. Jane joke. If it were The Rock or something like that instead of Chris Rock, would he have done that?
I think he would have.
On what my wife and his face told me to do. If it's The Rock, do I think he's smacking him? I don't know. I don't know. I think it depends. But, his wife was clearly very much upset about it and told him to do something.
I think he for sure would have done something. I don't know if he would have smacked The Rock. But I guarantee you that if it was The Rock and he did smack The Rock, Rock would have taken it. He wouldn't have thrown anything back.
Yeah, I agree. And also, I feel like if it was The Rock...
the man wouldn't feel it.
I also feel like if it was The Rock, he wouldn't have made that joke. So
yeah, that's true.
I feel like there's multiple angles you can go about that.
Yeah. When you go into comedy and you do the edgy jokes like that...
I feel like that's not a place to do an edgy joke is at the Oscars.
No, do it at your shows, or something like that. And
Yeah,
you have to know.
Change the outcome.
You have to
because
know.
Will Smith wouldn't be there.
You have to know that when you're taking risks with edgy jokes like that, you're taking a risk. You know that that's an outcome that can happen.
I agree.
That's why I think he wasn't that surprised by it. I mean, Chris Rock's been doing jokes like this for a long time.
Oh, worse jokes than this.
Yeah, so, I mean, he had to know something eventually was going to happen, and it finally did.
What do you think about this one?
Throwing a boogie ball.
Do you guys have any for...
I like how he has the left arm up for the counter.
Oh, yeah,
Like he's blocking.
ready.
He's getting ready. Like he was going into fight mode.
Yeah, he did.
He had a solid stance.
Yeah. Yeah.
He had a solid series.
The form was just...
Form was fantastic.
10 out of 10 on it.
Really, honestly. Good form. Good job, Will Smith. Good smack. Good smack. Second best smack I've ever seen.
Should it have been done? No, but a good looking smack though.
Good looking smack. Okay.
I will say there was one of them that I saw. It was they did the theme for Fresh Prince. It was like, my mama got scared.
So I got one little fight, and my mom got scared. Such a move with your auntie and uncle in Bel Air.
Oh man.
Hold
Is
on.
there anything else that's popped up? Oh.
This one it says Will Smith if The Rock made that joke instead of Chris Rock, and it's him crying.
Wait.
Oh, and then the scene from Jumanji where The Rock knocks out Chris Rock.
Well, the problem is that's Kevin Hart.
Or Kevin Hart, whatever.
But I guarantee you, if Will Smith did that, that's how the outcome would be.
I really don't think so. I think The Rock is a lot more grounded of a person.
I'm going to tell you this right now. The Rock would never have said it.
I agree.
No, he wouldn't have.
He is a class act.
Yeah, he is a class act.
So,
The Rock has said a lot of things. Trust me, he's a lot of racist things at that. But
Jada of Chris Rock.
yeah, that's the whole I didn't know it. Yeah, I seen that too. I was like, this is all kinds of
Will
interesting.
Smith after the Oscars so he doesn't get canceled. He's got the light flicker thing.
See, that's the very first. That's the very first thing I seen on it.
That's good.
That's the very first thing I seen.
That's
on it.
good.
Because I seen that last night before I seen any of the videos. I was like, what are they talking about? What did he say to get the Oscars canceled? And then literally the next video, I was like, oh, he smacked Chris Rock.
Yeah.
I kind of forgot about Chris Rock, honestly. And when's the last time he didn't he play the zebra in Madagascar?
thanks, Justin, making my job a lot harder.
Well, I'm just saying, everybody that is
apparently someone gets slapped at the Oscars roughly once every 93 years.
Well, Chris Rock was, Will Smith was just keeping the thing alive.
Yeah, Chris Rock just took all 93 years in.
Yeah, that was a good smack.
Oh man.
Here's one of the Impractical Jokers. They say now go up there and slap Chris Rock. And then Will Smith slapping him, and then everybody laughing. Yeah, it's
interesting,
very,
to say the least.
Very. So do you guys have rants for the week or?
Dogs.
Dogs, go for it.
Yeah, go ahead.
My lovely brown dog named Hope.
Oh.
She
man.
It was feeding time this morning, and dogs get hungry. But
do
the past 2
they?
days,
I
I
didn't know
got
the
her
dogs
bowl
got hungry.
and I put food in it, and I was walking to put it down, and what do you know? She jumped up and smacked the bowl right out of my hand. Both 2 days in a row. Why? I did not know that.
You
she
know
was
what I
gonna
do
that.
when mine do that? I just leave the food on the floor and
Well,
say,
I
"You're
left the
eating
food
it off
on
the
the floor, and I was just upset. I was like, I don't know why I wasn't ready for that, because she did it yesterday too. But she ate every bit of it. But I'm just like, yo, chill. I took like 3 steps to put your food back where it goes. Like I literally fill it up, turn around, 1 step, set it down. I
should have given her the old Will Smith.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Oh
man, that's where Justin makes an animal abuse joke.
All the time.
Where's Will Smith Mooney? No.
Yeah, where's Will Smith? Oh, man.
Bust to the door.
I don't really have a rant this week. I've had a pretty good week.
I had a pretty good week also. I can't really complain if I'm having a bad week. I got a new job.
Yeah, you did. You did. Congratulations.
So, I'm just living the best life for this last week at the old home depot.
Mine is actually about my dog, too.
Go figure.
Beauty has been giving me at it. So my family went on vacation, all right? I think I only had to deal with the dogs for like 2 days. Beauty gave me attitude the whole time, and she's still giving me attitude. I don't know what's
giving you attitude. What's
she
new?
talking back to you?
She doesn't listen. She's ran off twice. And
my dog in a nutshell.
And you got. If she was a puppy like yours is,
I'm talking about Hope. Hope ran
is
off.
2 years old, and she.
Oh, that's fair. Okay.
Beauty's 11. Or, sorry, no, she's 12.
She's just getting a little courageous in her old age.
Well, spare, knock it off.
Well, what are you going to do, Justin?
Chris, all right, Will Smith that dog. Give me the old
Like,
one.
yesterday, I was like, you know what? I'm come here, and I tried to color with her. She didn't want to do it. I was like, huh. But yeah, still giving me attitude. I don't know what it is. Mom thinks because I leave her outside for 4 hours, which she needs it. She's fat, so she needs to be outside running around.
That's why she's.
Maybe she knows that you call her fat.
You call her fat.
Oh, I call her fat all the time.
That's why.
She knows what it means.
Listen,
Well,
so you.
I don't know what it is.
So,
But
Justin.
that may have caused her eating disorder.
On a completely unrelated but related note, you said, "What is she talking back to you?" I am fully convinced dogs can talk. I believe they can talk, and they just don't. I'm serious. I'm not kidding. I think they can talk, and they just choose not to.
Please proceed.
I'm just saying.
Why?
Because dogs are. What are they? They're very intelligent. Why can't they talk?
Okay, well, dolphins are more smarter than dogs. They don't talk, do they?
Well, I think all animals can talk.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
I think I lose brain cells whenever you talk to me.
You tell me you've never talked to Red or Cash and just looked at them and the way they look back
I
at
just
you,
wanna let
like,
you know.
Oh,
they
no.
want to say something.
Cash understands, but if Cash understands a lot of words, but if dog could talk, Cash would.
You think so?
Yeah, Red wouldn't, Cash would.
And by the way, I'm playing the may have God have mercy on your soul bit after you just said that. So
I feel like I don't. I want
Dogs
to know
can
what makes
talk.
dogs not talk. There
We'll
you
look
go.
it up.
Look it up.
gosh.
Look it up.
Why can't
Well, we need something to talk about.
dogs
Why he's
speak
doing that?
English?
No.
All right.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, this says dogs' brains cannot distinguish words that differ by a single speech sound, such as dig versus dog or sit versus set. It's like words that are really close. And then another one down here
So that's kind of like
says
a
that.
deaf or deaf person reading lips, like they can't.
Yeah. Another one says they lack the mental ability to connect sounds with words.
So they're just not smart enough.
Yeah, just not smart enough.
Well, so
Smart dogs, but just not smart enough. Well, but I think it's that they don't know how to create the sound and connect it to a word. Because have you seen the dogs on TikToks that have the buttons? Mm-hmm. So like they'll push the buttons that say words for them, and that's what they mean. It's what they want. I just think that they don't know how to form those sounds.
I'm just saying. Sometimes my dog looks at me and I'm just like, that dog wants to speak.
I mean, it thinks. I believe dogs think. I can't say that they can talk, though.
They can talk.
If they could talk, they would.
I don't know. Maybe it's like one of those things like Night Museum where they don't talk because they're scared of getting caught. You think other dogs communicate with other dogs?
Yeah, but not in the same way that humans do. Just kind of the same way that all
I think
animals
it's more
do.
by their body language, though,
Yeah.
because
I mean, dogs can definitely pick up, like, because, dogs bark differently. Like, there's an angry bark and then there's, like, a playful bark or whatever. And, like, you can tell that as humans. And I think dogs pick up on that a lot easier. So I think if Red's up at the window and Max pulls up to my house and he starts barking, I think Cash can tell that's an excited bark. Whereas if somebody he doesn't know pulls up and he starts barking, I think Cash can tell that that's an angry bark.
well, I can definitely tell you, Clark and Wally definitely know their angry barks because
Yeah.
I'll sit there and be like, literally, they can sense each other in the same room, but then not even look at each other. I'll be like, you gotta say hi, and he goes. That's when they start growling, and it just gets intense. Just goes from 0 to 100 very, very quick.
Well, it looks like we found your title. Can dogs talk?
Can dogs
Yeah,
talk?
I was thinking about the same thing.
Weston Wing, 2020, on March 28th. Or 2022. Whatever year it is. Weston Wing, March 28th, 2022.
We skipped 2 years.
Says that dogs can talk. So if it comes out in the future that they can, we'll be able to point
gonna
at
be a
this
Rick
and
and
say that
Morty.
you were right.
It's gonna become a Rick and Morty episode.
Yeah.
There's nobody is about they make a robot that makes
Yeah,
the
dog makes a robot.
That's what I'm saying. It's a Rick and Morty episode.
Yeah.
We can say that Weston Wing is a genius.
That'd be a first.
Yeah.
I'll admit it, if you're right.
So, Weston, tell us, how's the married life?
I mean, honestly, it doesn't really feel any different.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
Because you guys were already kind of living the married life,
Yeah.
type thing. You guys were already like living together and stuff like that. So,
yeah, nothing really changed. Her last name changed to mine, and that's really the only thing.
how does that
that's
feel?
changed.
Del Wing.
Wait, you mean you didn't take her name?
Del Wing sounds weird to me.
Well, hey, a lot of last names.
I'm
don't
just
go
not
together,
used to it. Yeah.
So I don't
Well,
know.
because it's I've known it for a while. It's always been Del Fetcher, But it's interesting
I don't know. Is
and
she
exciting.
okay with us name dropping on this?
Is she gonna watch it?
No.
Am I gonna watch it?
No.
Probably not. I might actually. I watch the ones that I'm on just to see how goofy I sound.
I have not. I don't listen to these.
I was told.
I would feel extremely self-conscious if I did.
I was told by a buddy Saturday night that he's spotty, but he said I still enjoy it though. And I go, oh, thank you. He goes, yeah, the Batman one. I don't know this Justin dude, but I definitely agree with you. That was another win for the old No Way Home.
Definitely not better than Batman.
Oh yes, what's your take on it? Have you watched it yet?
I'm not actually. We were talking about going to see it as soon, like probably this weekend.
Extremely good.
I had no interest in going to see it because I've just not been a Batman
Well, let me
fan.
tell you. I don't know if I put it on here. I don't think I did. But
We did see 2 movies this weekend.
What'd you
seen
see?
Uncharted. And
He did.
How is Uncharted?
it was
Yeah.
so good.
Really?
I would 10 out of 10
See,
recommend
okay.
it.
And here's the thing. Dune won an Oscar.
As it should. It's an Oscar-worthy movie. What'd they win it for? Was it Best Picture? Cinematography?
Yeah.
Completely agree. Understand 100%.
I honestly, from what I was seeing from the trailer of Uncharted, I honestly thought, but maybe it was too late for that.
Probably because it came out last month,
Yeah.
late last month. I think February 18th.
Yeah, so they're...
Also, and then we went and seen Dog yesterday.
Is that
I
the
heard
one
that's
with
really good.
Channing Tatum?
It's honestly not that great.
Really?
I fell asleep about halfway through it.
Spencer and Cheyenne said that they liked that over Uncharted.
See, I feel like...
it's not. Okay, so I guess maybe I kind of went into it being like it was going to be more vocal around the dog, and it was, but there was also a lot of parts in there that you were just like, huh?
Well, I think the whole point of that movie,
Well,
I didn't watch it, but I think that we're just trying to catch the eye of all the, women viewers, because they have somebody hot like Channing Tatum with a dog.
I mean, it was okay.
That is
A German Shepherd.
a German Shepherd at
I
that.
gave it a
So
5 out of 10. I gave Uncharted a 9 out of 10.
okay, Uncharted. I guess I'll give. That's the one with Tom Holland, right?
Tom Holland and Mark Wahlberg.
Mhm.
There's going to be a second one.
Good actors.
I can go ahead and confirm that.
Good actors.
Yes.
So,
He's actually, Mark Wahlberg's in my top 5.
Okay, I can see it.
real quick, it doesn't matter because this is a completely deleted scene. You can even watch it on YouTube. But what do you think about that version of Joker? Just looking at it.
Looks like a psychopath.
Well, I mean, he is the Joker.
Yeah, he's the
No,
Joker.
I do, after watching that, I do like that version of the Joker. My issues with it is that, one, I'm tired of the Joker. I'm just tired of it.
So, believe it or not, before I got here, I watched a video. It was the revelation of the Joker. It's from 1966 all the way to 19 when the actual Joker movie came out.
Yeah.
Dude, there's a lot of them.
Yeah, there are. I'm tired of the
half
Joker.
of them, half of them were the cartoon ones, which was
Mark Hamill.
Mark
Hamill is
a great Joker.
the greatest Joker.
Nah, is he a good joke teller?
Well,
Will
no.
Smith wouldn't be a fan.
Yeah, one, I'm just tired of the Joker. Two,
I do feel like the Joker's in every Batman.
Seems...
So you say that you're tired of the Joker. What about all these new Batmen? I'm getting tired of switching over Batman so often.
Okay, but here's the difference between the Batman and the Joker. There's one Batman. You know what I mean? There are so many different Batman villains you can go for. Like, he has the biggest rogues gallery. Him and Spider-Man have the biggest rogues gallery.
So I seen something. You two will be able to confirm if it's true or not. I seen that Spider-Man 3 had, like I said, I seen this, so this could be wrong. Don't yell at me, Max. I seen something on Instagram in Spider-Man 3. It was Spider-Man, and across from him was Venom. But in the top, it said Andrew Garfield.
Wait.
Yeah.
In Spider-Man 3.
So the Amazing Spider-Man 3, my bad.
Oh.
So is that what that one's going to be called? Is Tom Holland not doing that one?
No, I think...
Go ahead.
I think they're they're making a third Amazing Spider-Man movie with Andrew Garfield, putting it in the same universe as the Venom movies with Tom Hardy.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
That because how they put it at the end of... You seen No Way Home?
I have not. Actually, I haven't seen the one before that one either.
So there's a post-credit scene.
I didn't see the post-credit scene where Venom wakes up in like some beach house type thing.
Yeah,
he's like next to one and like licks his lips or something like that.
Oh, that's at the end of Venom.
Okay, that's end of Venom. I'm talking about the end of Spider-Man No Way Home.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Well, so it basically... I thought you were going to show him. It was basically their way of saying Sony... How I took it, Sony was basically saying, all right, here you go, Marvel. You get your own Venom. We'll let you have this Venom. We're going to deal with our own Venom and our own Spider-Man. That's how I took it.
So who does Tom Holland work for?
Tom Holland is now part of Marvel.
Well...
He's more
it's very complicated. Technically, he's Sony. But he is the MCU version of... Spider-Man.
He's the only Spider-Man that wasn't bit by a spider, right?
Well, he was bit by a spider. We didn't see it. Bit by a spider, but they didn't show it.
Yeah, that's the thing about Tom Holland, though, is that...
I also read that he said that he was stepping away from movies.
He was, but he just signed a 5-year...
I don't know.
I think it was 5... He's got 3 more films now.
Well, another one's going to be another Uncharted, and I can't wait for that.
Well, I'm talking about Spider-Man.
He got signed for 3 more Spider-Man?
Yes.
I'm kind of sick of Spider-Man movies.
They're
good,
if
but
Tom Holland wasn't good, yeah, I'd say the same thing, but he's pretty good.
I feel like he could branch out, because I feel like, honestly, what other movies has he been in other than Spider-Man? Other than Uncharted?
There was he voice acted in one of them.
That was another thing. I saw that they have cast a Gwen Stacy to be the female Spider-Man. So for whatever movie they're going to do with that.
There's going to be a female Spider-Man?
Well, see, in the, what is it, Spider-Verse?
Onward is what I was thinking of. He voice acted in Onward.
But other than that, how many does he have? That went good.
I mean, he had quite a...
That went, were they big movies?
Some of them were.
But how many movies does he have that he's known for?
I mean, he's known for Spider-Man.
And then now Uncharted.
Yeah, now Uncharted. Cherry. He was in Cherry.
Never heard of it.
Neither
so, I feel like he could branch out and do so well. Because what is he, 23?
Yeah, he's young.
Yeah.
He did really well in Uncharted.
Mm-hmm. Good actor, really.
But the problem with him now is, though, as I looked at him and all the stunts he was performing, I was like, this guy's Spider-Man. So
yeah,
that's what I seen him as. I was like, this is Spider-Man.
It's like trying to watch a movie with Robert Downey Jr. in it.
And not
like,
really, and
that's
like,
Iron Man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like watching Doolittle. Like that's not Dr. Doolittle. That's Iron Man.
Wait, hang on a minute. I'm just seeing this Oscars cheer moment. The winner was Zack Snyder's cut of Justice League. Underneath that was Spider-Man No Way Home.
For what?
Oscar's Cheer Moment Award. I didn't know this. See, that's the thing about the slap. It's taken away of who won what. Because I know Will Smith won actor
so
an Oscar, but that's all I know.
The greatest cheer moment. Zack Snyder's Justice League, then No Way Home, then Endgame.
Endgame is still up for winning Oscars? Isn't that movie like...
I don't want... the movie came out in 2020. I didn't think Endgame would be eligible.
Mm-hmm. I didn't think so either.
But...
Army of the Dead won... Spider-Man No Way Home, a fan favorite, is fourth under Cinderella and Army of the Dead. Are you kidding me?
Never heard of the other two.
Exactly.
And like...
Yeah. Well, it's superhero movies.
I feel like people are probably tired of superhero movies.
They are. I mean, I like them. I want them to do different stuff. I like them as long as they do different things.
Andrew Garfield texted the other Peter Parkers to see if Will Smith slapped Chris Rock in their universe too.
No, I do enjoy superhero movies, but I want them to go in different directions. Like the Batman.
Let me tell you,
why I don't want to see the Joker again.
That's going to happen in this Doctor Strange movie. It's going to set so many movies in so many ways.
It will. I don't know if it's going to be a different enough movie. Because, I mean, obviously it's going to be a big, crazy mess of, multiverse and this and that and setting up all this other stuff. But I guess that's not what I meant. I mean, like, I want to see the more detective movies. Like, branch out. It can be a superhero movie, but put it in a different genre than action. The action superhero movies are what I'm getting tired of. Because they're all the same exact thing. That's where I think Black Panther did a really good job. Because it was an action movie for sure. But they did introduce that whole moral dilemma thing that a lot of superhero movies don't do.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I get what you mean.
And, like, it's the same reason I love Captain America and the Winter Soldier. Because it's like a spy drama. It's, I like the different, like Ant-Man was a heist movie. Mm-hmm. I like the different genres inside the
So I looked up
superhero genre.
Winners from last night. Or from the Oscars. Dune won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 Oscars last night.
What did they win?
I didn't think Dune was all that good.
Best sound, best production design.
Okay.
Best filming, editing.
I don't know about that.
Best, I don't know how to say that. The one you guys were talking about.
Cinematography deserved.
Yeah.
Okay, and best original score, and then best visual effects.
Original score, I don't think it got even close, in my opinion.
But obviously, I've never heard of that movie, but obviously it was pretty good.
Dude,
it won 6 Oscars.
It is a well-made movie, an extremely well-made movie. It's just very long, and I don't like the story.
So, like, Uncharted.
Extremely long. Let me tell you, you feel every minute.
So, like, I'm trying to think of another movie to compare it to without, like, giving it away. It's kind of like National Treasure.
Okay.
Kind of. It's basically just a movie where they're hunting treasure.
Right.
But it's very well done.
I'll watch it.
I definitely would.
I mean, it's based off the games, the Uncharted games, correct?
That's
I think so.
That's what I understood.
That's what I thought.
I also have never played the games.
Neither have I, but I know of them.
But I thought it was really good.
I always thought Uncharted was kind of like the Tomb Raider.
Yeah, I kind of assumed it was along those lines.
It's
good movie though.
It's kind
worth
of
a watch.
Yeah.
Is it worth a theater watch, or is it one of the movies you can wait till it comes out?
Well, honestly, we went and watched it Saturday night, 10 p.m., and there was 4 people in there.
So, but would you say it's a movie that you want to watch in theater?
Yes.
Or would you say it's okay to watch it outside of theater?
I would recommend it in theater.
Okay. Because there are some movies that just work best inside of a
You got
theater.
41% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh. So
Yeah,
you might be you might be a little on the
What's the audience score? Because see, I don't give a derriere what they think. I care about what the audience score is, because that's where it speaks most, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because
So you might be a little in the minority on liking it this much.
I thought it was really good.
I would.
It's a 90% on audience score.
okay,
Okay.
so now
5,000
that's a huge. That's
It
a
says
huge
5,000 plus verified ratings.
jump. Okay.
Okay.
See,
That's a big jump.
Yes, exactly.
It says
That's what I'm
that
saying, man. Like the Ghostbusters movie, it got I think it was a 20%, but the audience score was like 85.
it says 89% of Google users like this movie.
Okay.
There you go. I mean, I'm telling you,
It came
man,
out in February, so it came out February 18th, so it's what
They're-
a little
they're-
over a month old, and there was 4 people in it.
their
Dang.
critique, Rotten Tomatoes critique is it's weird, because like No Way Home and even Batman were lower scores than I expected.
Yeah. Well.
But that was Rotten Tomatoes. But then on the audience, what, Batman got 92,
I don't remember exactly.
and Spider-Man got 94. So, and they were. Spider-Man was a good movie. Batman, you know.
And then when we went and seen Dog last night at 7 o'clock, there was nobody else in there but us.
Yeah, the way that Rotten
Last
Tomatoes does their score, I don't know if you guys know the way they get it. So critics will go on and they leave a binary review, like good or not good. And the percentage they get is from that. So the 40 whatever percent means 40% of the critics that went on there and rated the movie rated it good. It's not a 1 through 10 thing. It's just a yes or no type of thing. So that's how they do their scores.
Okay.
Also, the movie that I've been waiting for comes out this week.
Which is?
Morbius.
Yeah.
Comes out Thursday.
Yeah.
I've already bought tickets.
Did you?
Yes.
I am excited for Morbius.
We got Friday, dude. Oh, no.
We do have Friday.
I thought you were working this Friday.
No, I took off the 1st, so I don't have the 8th.
Oh, speaking of, I don't think I'll get back with you guys to see if we're gonna do anything at the lake Sunday.
Okay.
Because by then I can see what the weather's gonna be. Because I'd hate for everybody to come out. It's like 35 degrees.
Yeah.
Well, you asked me earlier if you were coming, if we were watching WrestleMania. We can, but I'm going to be finding my bed at 8:30 or 9 because I have to be up Monday morning at 4:30.
Saturday?
Sunday is WrestleMania, I thought.
Saturday. Remember,
It's 2 nights.
It's 3 nights. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Yep.
What's Sunday?
Sunday it's Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar. Saturday is the Steve Austin fight.
Then yes, you can come over and watch it.
Oh,
That's the thing. I was going to ask you.
Cold.
Do you want to come over to my house because Dad wants to watch it?
I mean, I can. I don't care. I have to see what the old missus is doing.
Oh.
And let's see. Do you have WWE Network?
Peacock.
Yeah. I didn't know. Was there like a premium that?
It shows every one of them.
Oh, really?
Oh. On that note, I think we can start wrapping up unless anybody else
Okay,
has
who do you think's
anything.
gonna win? Do you think they're gonna pull a fast one, let Kevin Owens win?
Yes.
Really? I don't think so, because he lost his last match to The Rock. I think this is gonna be his little redemption fight,
I also
even
think
though
that
it's
I
a
don't
sucky.
really care.
I do.
I think he's like 50 and he should just stay at home and drink beer.
We'll see.
That's what you do
I
when
think,
you're 50.
Well, I think this is WWE's way of trying to get ratings back because AEW is whooping their butts right now. So
Did you see all the people they cut out of 2K 2022?
no, I didn't.
Yeah, they cut out a lot of people out of 2K22 because
Really?
they signed with AEW.
Well, I know Braun Strowman is still on there because that was
Is he signed with anybody or is he just kind of...
he's a free agent, but he's still on the game.
Oh, I gotta pull this up real quick.
Oh,
Don't worry,
we got time.
Oh yeah, this is our show. We could take 2 hours if we wanted to.
We could.
That'd be brutal on me, but because I gotta sit and listen through this again.
Hopefully you can hear it.
Yeah, we should. Because see, this right here, all it is, it's the audio is going somewhere. As long as this plays, or as long as we got sound waves, it'll go through an MP3 and we'll be good.
I would think so.
If not, oh well, we'll have to wait till next week.
So, Justin won't know who this is, but you will. You remember Ryback?
Yeah.
Big old goofy burly looking guy?
No way. Are they signing him?
No.
Okay.
So, I think you sent it to me on Instagram that Triple H announced that he was retiring from in-ring competition.
Yes, he did, yeah.
Ryback then proceeded to take to Twitter.
Oh,
he said,
what did he say?
He said, you ended up being the biggest disappointment for me personally. From loving you growing up, but I wish you well in retirement and future good health.
Well, because Triple H is the reason why he's no longer with WWE. Oh. Yeah, what a...
Called him the...
But Triple H should have retired a while ago.
Was he? I've not paid a single attention to anything WWE.
I mean, I haven't either, but like when it comes to retirements, I'm like, they weren't retired already? I mean,
no kidding.
When was the last time they were in the ring? When was the last time Triple H was in the ring?
Oh, Justin, we got a little bit of time.
Yeah.
Let's
what do we got here?
Let's tackle a little bit of NFL free agency.
Oh boy, man, it is a mess right now, isn't it?
So, Tyreek Hill is going to play with Tua Tagovailoa.
Yeah, I
However
know.
you say his name. So his career garbage.
Oh, straight down, down.
Kansas City sound the TikTok guy. What's that dude's name? The dude that makes TikToks really good at it. Not Jackson. The receiver.
Who are you talking about?
Juju Smith-Schuster.
Oh.
Yeah, it's the TikTok, the TikTok king.
Who got that?
Kansas City.
Kansas City took Juju?
Wasted talent because he would rather make TikToks than play football.
Well, yeah, but I mean, he's a good receiver.
Tom Brady sat on his butt for all the 40 days. And said
that, he's like, okay, yeah, I'm done being retired.
I think what happened is Giselle was like, hey, you got to go.
I think what happened is Julian Edelman's coming back.
I keep seeing that. But I also keep seeing that that he is trying to work a trade to get traded to Miami.
Ooh.
So
that'd be neat to end up in Miami.
So, did you guys see Peyton Manning's post? He goes, I want my letter back and the wine that went with it. Yeah.
That's perfect.
I love that. So then you have Von Miller signed a 6-year, $120 million deal in Buffalo.
I saw
Homeboy does
that
not
one.
have 6 years left.
No, he does not.
No,
he does not.
That man had 2 years left.
That man's old.
So I don't know.
This interesting for sure. Odell's not signed yet.
Odell's still free agent, but he also just tore his leg.
That's true, but even then, it's Odell.
This is true. But Deshaun Watson is now in Cleveland Brown under a ridiculous amount of money. 5-year, like $200 and something million.
Oh my God.
But, and the greatest thing is, when Cleveland signed him, so he's got 22 cases against him for assault and something else.
Yeah.
Against 22 different women, which we're not going to dive into that. But when they signed him, they protected him. So if a suspension comes down and he has to miss like 8 games or something, which he should miss this entire season,
right?
Because 22 cases, where there's smoke, there's fire.
Yeah.
But they protected him, so the most he'll end up losing. I would have to get the number. I think.
But even with the
it's $220 million. If he misses games, the most he could lose is $1 million. So he's still guaranteed $219 million.
Woo!
Let's see.
Cleveland really wanted him.
Also, Tyrann Mathieu is a free agent. Odell Beckham is still a free agent. Bobby Wagner is still a free agent. Stephon Gilmore is still a free agent.
That's wild.
And Baker Mayfield is still trying to find his way out of Cleveland. Nobody wants him because he's a bum.
He's awful.
Let's see. The Broncos.
I can't believe no one signed Gilmore.
Got Russell Wilson.
Yeah, I did see that. Good for you guys.
I think that makes them a playoff team for sure.
What do you mean you got?
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'm a Broncos fan.
Oh.
I'm trying to see if there's anything else.
That'll be really interesting to see because Russ is a good quarterback.
Yes, I'm excited.
Real good quarterback.
What?
No, continue. I'll bring this up after you guys are done.
I think
that's most of the big news.
the Colts. The Colts are hiring
Colts.
John Fox as senior defensive assistant.
Oh, really?
That dude is garbage.
Who did
Who
they sign?
Matt Ryan.
Matt Ryan.
They traded for Matt Ryan.
That's good.
I'm excited for that.
That's good.
I'm excited for that. Plus, they have the second or first or second best running back in the league.
Yeah.
Depends on if Derrick Henry stays healthy. Tennessee kept Ryan Tannehill, so they're not going anywhere.
Nope.
So,
but yeah, no, that's really good for the Colts.
Jacksonville Jaguars spent a lot of money and signed 0 names that I even recognize.
Yeah, I have no clue who any of them were.
So, but other than that, that's kind
they
of
got Trevor Lawrence though.
That's kind of like really been all the big news. Tom Brady came back. Tyreek is chasing paper to go to Miami. Oh, Devontae Adams went to the Raiders, so Aaron Rodgers can kiss his Super Bowl ring goodbye. They could still sign Jarvis Landry, or did he get traded? Was he a trade or was he released?
I have no clue.
No, they traded for Amari Cooper and then waived Jarvis Landry.
Okay.
Odell's still free. Jarvis Landry's free.
Pick up Odell. Yeah, no, there's a lot of. It'll be an interesting season. There's a lot of moving around this season of the NFL.
I think the Chiefs' now biggest threat is now Buffalo.
Yeah, as much as I hate to say it, and I hate Buffalo. But yeah, the Chiefs definitely, the Bills definitely are their team.
Yeah, especially the Chiefs without Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, they're a team, that's for sure.
And then, anyway, Max, what you got?
So Brandon posted a video. I know this is. Are we done with sports?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're sitting. Me, Chase, and Mom are sitting there talking.
I know what video this is.
And Chase didn't see it, and Mom just thought, oh yeah, that's funny that. And she goes, I feel sorry for the guy who had to go find another chair. Did he ever find one?
Yeah, he did.
Okay. I don't know if I'll even have it up.
Oh, I did see that video. The rock, paper, scissors video.
Yeah, rock, paper, scissors. Chase, I'm like, yeah, what do you think about that, Chase? He goes, why does Justin look like a crackhead?
Fair enough.
He has to see.
Fair enough.
And I see where he's getting. He said, you look like 40 years older and a crackhead. And
Fair enough.
I can see why. It's because you've got this so long.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep going. I ain't cutting this. I'm going this little goatee thing for a long time.
Max, let's transition to a sport that Justin's all not too familiar with.
Okay. Oh. Did you see last night?
No, sure. I was at the movies with my wife.
Let's just say Miami is no longer number 1. If that's what you're talking about.
Oh man, that's funny stuff.
Oh.
Who they lose to? They lost to the Knicks.
Yeah.
No, that was on Friday.
Well,
is today?
Still, it's the Knicks.
They did lose to the Knicks. They lost to. They didn't lose yesterday. Wait, what is today? Today's the 28th. They lost to the Heat. They lost to the Nets. The Heat lost to the Heat. They lost to the Nets.
This is the power rankings. Suns 61-14. Celtics 47-28. Grizzlies 52-23, and then my Bucks are at 46-28. What happened? And the Mavericks are 46-29.
Wow, Golden State is completely falling out of the top 5 power rankings.
Oh yeah. Then what do you think about? Oh, here you go. This is the one I was looking for. Yeah, about that. Boston is now number 1. Which that came out of nowhere.
Boston's the number 1 seed?
Yeah, they're the number 1 seed.
I thought Philly was the number 1 seed. I guess not. That's insanity.
No.
Hey, you know what's gonna
Philly beat the number 1 seed.
You know what's gonna be really unfortunate?
What?
Is if
What are we looking at here?
the Nets have to play Toronto.
Why?
Because Kyrie can't play in Toronto.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
But he can play in Brooklyn now. So.
Oh, yeah. Did you see that he plans on re-signing with Brooklyn?
I would.
Yeah.
He's the only one that didn't sign a contract extension.
Which was
James Harden
weird.
signed his.
Where do the other two think they're going?
Well, James Harden signed his contract extension and then proceeded to get traded. No, he did. No, James Harden didn't sign the extension.
Yeah, I was going to say he didn't.
No, because he didn't want to play with Kyrie because he's a big old baby. Now he's playing in Philly where they ain't gonna win nothing.
Let's say he's already with Philly. Then Kevin Durant, is he still injured?
No.
No.
He played last night. They lost.
All right, gotcha. But yeah, did you see the power rankings for the West?
That's the standings. Not the rankings.
Standings, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I seen it. Golden State's gonna lose their number 3 seed,
Yeah.
and then they're gonna have to play. What do they play? The 4 seed will play what seed? The 4 plays the 5.
Mm-hmm.
So they'd have to play Utah. They'd lose that series.
I'm more interested. Let's see. That would make the Mavericks go up against the Nuggets, right?
1 plays the 8, 2 plays the 7, 3 plays the 6, and then the 4 and 5 play. So whoever the 6 seed is. So if this, who's the Mavericks or the 4 seed right now? So if Mavericks pass Golden State and go to the 4 seed, the 3 seed, they would play the Nuggets.
Which they probably will.
Yes,
because they're on a hot.
They're
on a hot streak right now.
Well, I can tell you that if this stays the same, which I imagine it will.
Oh, I guarantee it will.
Phoenix will sweep whoever the 8 seed is, and then they will sweep the next team they play.
Well, see, that X is actually saying they're there.
They already clinched. They clinched the other night against Denver. But they will sweep the 8 seed when they play them. It just varies on who they're going to play. If they play the Clippers, they'll sweep them in 4. And then I don't know after that where it goes.
Well,
they would play. I don't know off the top of my head, but it doesn't matter because Phoenix is going to the finals.
Okay.
Unless somehow Golden State can pick it up fast enough.
What do you think about LeBron hitting 37?
I think I don't care.
Same here.
I think I don't care.
When you've been in the league for what?
I think I'm looking at this.
20 years?
I think I'm looking at this right now, and they're sitting at the 10 seed. That's what I think.
Yeah.
I think
so it doesn't matter.
No. Are they even in the play-in anymore? Yeah, they still are.
Barely.
Yeah.
Barely.
If the Lakers miss the postseason this year,
yeah.
Honestly, I won't care. So
I tell you,
it'd be hilarious.
That would mean this Lakers lineup is the worst since.
Well, Magic Johnson already said if they missed the playoffs, this would be the worst trade in franchise history.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, all right.
Are we done with basketball now?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. What do you got?
Well, still on basketball, just switching it up a little bit.
Oh, college basketball. I don't want to talk about it, man. Let it go.
St. Peter's, man. I was so hoping they'd win.
I was in tears yesterday.
Man, I was so sad.
Does Duke and
North Carolina play for the first time ever in the tournament?
Yeah.
And I hope.
When is that?
I hope North Carolina wrecks.
No, that's next weekend.
Oh, it is.
I hope North Carolina wrecks, dude.
I do not. I wish the opposite because Dylan is a fan of North Carolina. My brother.
What?
Yeah, Dylan likes North Carolina.
Since when?
That's a good question. They play Saturday on the 4th.
Man,
I was very excited for St. Peter's.
Yeah, who you got? You got Villanova, Kansas?
I'm gonna say Kansas.
I've also got I've got Villanova.
I had Gonzaga.
Well, I didn't do a tournament. I didn't do a bracket.
On my bracket, I had Gonzaga.
I didn't do a bracket either, to be honest with you.
I don't know why I had Gonzaga. They always lose, no matter how good they are during the season.
They always get to the championship.
They always lose.
Choke.
They never win.
Nope.
Never win. No matter. They were undefeated last year.
Listen, another opponent we can address? The Indiana women made the Sweet 16.
Oh,
They
yeah.
did?
And then they got stomped on
And
by
they got
UConn.
stopped.
That's
yeah.
okay, though.
It's bologna sandwiches.
But
I wish
this
they
is
would have
their
played.
second time in a row to do that.
I wish
Yeah.
they would have played anybody but UConn.
Yeah. But, man, I don't
UConn's
know.
not going to win the championship.
I was
so it
watching
doesn't
this,
matter.
and I was like, oh, my gosh, St. Peter's beat Kentucky. Okay. Then they went and they beat Murray, and I'm like, okay. Then they beat Purdue, and I'm like, they better win this tournament. And then
Could you imagine if they did?
then North Carolina was just like, nope, you're done.
They just couldn't get off the ground.
Yeah.
They had a very, very,
really
very
could.
slow count.
They
start.
whooped them.
Yeah, they had a slow start.
Well,
Yeah.
what was the ending score of that?
69 to 49.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna
it was
say
20 point.
But
Not a close game, but man, what a Cinderella run.
they only put up 19 points in the first half.
Ugh, that's where it was.
Carolina put up 38.
Yeah, that's where it was.
What was their field goal percentage?
I don't know.
Well, it should show up.
North Carolina shot 41%, and St. Peter shot 30% for the game.
Ooh,
You know what?
ooh.
You know what's really weird
Whoa.
about watching college sports at our age? These people on the TV that we're watching are our age.
Most
They're just giftedly athletic.
Yeah, they are our age playing in the biggest sports tournament.
But this
That
will be
is
their last
crazy.
year. Most of them, it'll be their last year though.
Yeah, and they're going to go to the NBA and make millions.
Yeah.
So what's your point?
Well, Zion's our age.
Zion's a bum. Dude's a bum. Don't
Bum that
mention
makes
his name.
millions of dollars.
Exactly. He's a bum that sits on the bench and makes millions. He's a bum. Mention his name.
Yeah, so that's all I wanted to say was good on St. Peter's. I hope to see him back next year. Because that's really cool what they did.
15 seed.
15 seed to the Elite Eight. That's crazy.
They got beat by them ugly Tar Heels.
Ugh.
What a dumb name.
It is a dumb name.
He's a bum. I can't believe you even brought him up. I'm so upset with you. Bum. Capital B.
All right.
Did he even re-sign with them?
I don't know. He probably should resign to the bench. That's where he sits. Bum. I'm out.
Does he even show up? I don't think he even shows up.
I don't know. But I know when CJ McCollum got traded there, you know that he has not had a conversation with Zion yet?
with him.
Are you serious? What a bum.
JJ Redick even mentioned that. He goes,
Yeah, I know. I watched that.
you know, I never even talked to the guy, or you should at least talk to the guy.
I concur.
Alrighty.
Justin, wrap us up.
I say that we're good to call that an episode.
Yep. By just looking at the time now, it'll probably be Tuesday by the time this comes up. Just because, you know, I need a little bit of sleep because something's come up, so I'll have to wake up a little bit early.
Yeah, so sorry about this getting out a little bit later, but
But, hey, at least you're getting an episode this week. So
And I'm here.
yeah,
and Weston's here.
Weston's finally here.
and Will Smith slapped Chris Rock.
And that's it.
So,
Worth the wait.
so title is
Can dog speak?
Can dog speak?
there you go. All right,
Paper
you heard it
Or-
here. Oh, what?
Or paper beats rock. Because it looks like it's paper.
beats rock. And I didn't explain. Okay, I didn't explain the whole rock paper scissors for a chair thing.
Where are you going? We still got a photo shoot to have. I don't know where you going.
goodness.
We were at Waffle House. All right,
Wait a minute.
and they were. No, he did it. He did it. People were using them to sit there and wait. So I was like, man, I want a chair. And Brandon Adams goes, bet you won't rock, paper, scissors that guy for it. So then my brother, Brandon, he was like, he's going to do it. So I turned around and I go, hey, bud. The guy didn't answer. Go, hey, bud. The guy didn't answer. So I go over there. I tap him on the shoulder. He looks up at me.
Oh my gosh.
Looks up at me.
COVID.
I go,
COVID.
what are the odds you rock, paper, scissors me for that chair right there? And everybody else at their table was like, I mean, there's more chairs over there. And the dude that I asked was like, down. He goes, yeah, man, let's do it. Like, let's go.
Yeah, he looked like a jacked person. I was like,
He's like, let's do it. Let's do this. You know, he was excited. I'm like, all right. So, you know, we got up and we're like, okay, ground rules. Best 2 out of 3.
And we're going on shoot.
Yeah, we're going on shoot. That's what we said. So
He
I
said,
won.
shoot. Everybody hit the deck.
I went 2-0 and beat that guy. So he went and he grabbed himself another chair, made somebody stand up to go grab it. And I took that chair, moved it over to our table, and I sat there so happily.
Hey, you look like a crackhead doing it.
It was great. It was fantastic. Okay, so that was the Waffle House story. Well, guys, thank you all for listening this week.
Yep.
And we'll see you when we see you.